Have you ever explored or investigated a graveyard during the daytime? Today we get to. Welcome back to All Things Paranormal with the group.
One of our most favorite generals is buried here. General William Walter Lee. You just have to find out where. Apparently his family still honors this place as one of his ancestors, Lynn Lee, is still on the chair of this church. And no, not the chair you sit in, but the chair committee that keeps this church and graveyard going. Now we're going to explore the church. They say that there's a civil underground passage somewhere on these grounds. We're going to find that too.
What was the date?
Crazy. The dates on these graves. Some of these go back to 1899. Look at that. Born 1819.
Look at that one in the back. That one's beautiful.
We are in Grace Cemetery in St. Francisville, Louisiana. We decided to wander off to the cemetery while William Winters is buried. We'd like to do a spirit box session with him, being that we are sleeping in the Myrtles. So with that being said, my sister actually found the grave. So let's go take a look and see if the spirit of William Winters would like to speak to us.
Hey guys, so we are actually standing where most of the people who are or have owned the Myrtles, they are most of the ghosts that actually currently haunt the Myrtles. Here we have Mr. William Winter, the man himself who was shot at his home and died on his steps. This tomb here is his daughter Katie. She got sick and she also died in the house. This statue here is said to be a monument of her, as she had long red hair that turned brown during the wintertime. This is the Sterling Monument. On this side, this is Mr. Rough and Gray Sterling. Most of you will know if you're familiar with the Myrtles, and if you are currently not, there's a room in the Myrtles on the second floor that is called the Sterling Ruffin Room. It's named after him. Here is his wife, Mary Catherine Cobb.
Anyone here from the Myrtles that'd like to speak to us? Give us your name. What is your name? We're sleeping in your house tonight. How do you feel about that? Is your spirit in this graveyard, or is your spirit at the plantation? Any other Sterlings would like to speak to us? How did you die?
us if we come back tonight?
Call her at Silo. Her name's Cielo. Louis, are you here? I said Louis. I said Louis. Yeah, so the millimeter's starting to spike. We're getting a connection with Louis Sterling. Louis Sterling, would you like to speak to us?
Is there anything you would like to tell us about the day and age that you live?
Give us a sign and let us know you're here. Anyone from the Myrtle's Plantation? Sky? Sky? Would you like to speak to Sky? Here, she'll talk to you. I'm here. What would you like to say? Alright, we're going to say goodbye for now. We'll be back tonight. So that pretty much wraps up our daytime investigation at the cemetery. We are going to come back at night and see how active it is at night. We have found all of the gravestones from everyone that has died inside of the Myrtle's Plantation. And we were not guided by any type of tour guide. We had to self-guide us. And this graveyard is huge. And it's amazing how we were able to find the graves just by wandering around by ourselves. So come back and join us for tonight's investigation when it's dark. We're going to use Sky as bait too. Since the spirit touched Sky in the back of the neck, I really want to see if anything else will communicate with her. Is this Louis? Is this Louis? How did you die?
David.
Are you a Sterling? Are you a Sterling or a Winter? You want me to move over? Where? Closer to Sam? She says Sky, move over.
Sky, you're sitting on the edge. Is that better?
Someone touched her on the back of the neck today. Didn't you tell her to move over? Do you like Sky? Are you a woman or a man?
There's 8 spirits here.
All of them. I have goosebumps so bad right now. Like it's all over my arms and my legs.
Do you want us to leave?
No.
Do you want to speak with
That
us?
was a few no's.
We're staying in your old house.
So while they're finishing their spirit box session, I'm gonna head out over here and do a millimeter reading.
Looks like we're sleeping, huh?
Any spirits here who would like to speak to us?
Hey, who's in this iron gate? It's gonna be somebody important because they be the family.
Right, so my battery is dying. We were doing the millimeter reading. Sorry, I'm speaking slowly. I'm trying not to step on people's graves and get hit in the face by Spanish moss.
These are all the unmarked graves.
Any spirits here who would like to communicate? I'm hearing noises like everywhere.
Hey, look at these. I want to know. These are the ones that I keep coming to, dude.
Whose names are on these?
I can't read it.
These are unmarked graves? No. It's got
No,
some
they're
kind
not
of
unmarked,
writing.
but they're so... Thomas B. Smith.
I wonder if this was
Josephine A. Smith.
Thank you guys for joining us with tonight's investigation and the cemetery, Grace Cemetery, that's located in St. Francisville, Louisiana. Until next time, join us.